So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If we have not yet met, I am super stoked to have you here. My name is Peter Roberts, and in today's video I will be breaking down the 6 businesses that I started as a teenager. Now don't go anywhere. I'm going to be breaking down how much money these businesses made, as well as how I was making over $3,000 a month in high school as a teenager with these businesses. Let's get it. So guys, I know that there are so many different ways to make money on the internet. So many people on the internet are teaching you to do this, to try this, and if you do this one thing, you'll make the most money as a teenager. But truthfully, I fell into that trap. I didn't know how to get started, but I just found a way. Now for me, my passion was business. I wanted to run a business, that there was so much misleading stuff on the internet. So I feel so passionate to share this video with you, because finally I can reflect and take time to be like, hey, these businesses work and these businesses didn't, for me at least, and I want to help you make money as a teenager. For me, I tried over 6 businesses. Some did well and some didn't, which I'll break down in a second. But I just want to say that when you're young, use your time to hustle. If you're a teenager, there's a lot of ways to make money out there. And I'll share with you guys in a second my favorite businesses to start, my favorite ways to make money as a teenager, and how you can start making over $3,000 a month with these side hustles and businesses if you get started doing this. So without further ado, I want to break down the first business that I started when I was a teenager. And honestly, these 3 businesses that I started, which are kind of back to back, all relate to one thing. And when you're young, you must understand that you are a valuable service to other people. When you're young, you don't have much knowledge, you don't have much experience, and all you can use is your youth, your hard work, and your ability to just help out a neighbor and provide some type of service. So the first service that I got into, and the first service that I really started with when I was like 14, 13 years old, was mowing lawns. Now today I still run a lawn care and landscaping business that I started in high school, but I learned the work ethic that I have today. I learned how to communicate with my neighbors. I learned how to make money all from when I was around 13 to 14 years old. So the best way to implement this business into your life is to go around in your neighborhood, start building connections with your neighbors, is to have your friends and family share that you are trying to start a lawn mowing service. Now this business is incredible because you can do lawn care, you can do landscaping. It doesn't take much equipment. Have a push mower, a weed whacker, and a blower, and you're on your way to start making money. And the reason I love this business is because I was working at a minimum wage job making around $12 an hour, yet I can go out and cut my neighbor's grass and make $40 in 20 minutes. It just didn't make sense, so I went full force into the lawn care, which allowed me to make around $200 to $300 just a week mowing lawns in my neighborhood. I had about 5 to 6 accounts when I was just getting started every week, and it was paying off very well, and I really enjoyed it. And secondly, which fed off of the lawn care and landscaping business, was the power washing business. Me and my buddy Sam started this business sophomore and junior year summer. Now shout out to Sam for kind of getting me motivated to start this business, but he lived in the perfect neighborhood. He lived in a very wealthy, successful neighborhood, and all of his neighbors lived on the water. For me, we had the idea to pass out flyers in the neighborhood, and we landed our first business of power washing in his neighborhood. Mr. Sittler, thank you for letting us be your first client, because we didn't really know what we were doing. All we did is go out there and power wash them. Now he had this amazing house, he had so much money, and he had this huge pier, and we said, hey, we'll do this for you. How much do you want? We said, I will do it for $300, but that was a huge mistake. But we learned from this mistake, and over time we were power washing almost every community pier in his neighborhood for around $500 to $700 per pier. Now typically this would take us all day, but between both of us being in high school, making around $350 per day was incredible, and people loved our service. So what we did is just advertise in his community. People needed our help. They saw us on other people's piers, and they would call us over, and we would start landing business, power washing. Sam had the power washer. There was no real overhead, and we started making money just basically power washing, scrubbing his dock, and cleaning up people's piers. So that was a second service business that we got into when I was a teen. And the third business that I started was a winter-based business. Now the power washing was over. It was winter, as well as the lawn care, landscaping. I had no other ways to make money as a teenager, so I had to find a way, and I used winter as the perfect opportunity. For me, fortunately enough, in Maryland, you can get a lot of snow, which meant a lot of money to be made. Now for me, a lot of my friends would be the ones getting up, going snowboarding, sledding, but that was not what I had in mind. For me, I wanted to make as much money as I can. This winter snow removal business that I started around 15 and 16, maybe around $8,000 to $1,000 a day. Now personally for me, I would spend all day knocking on doors. I would use my little snowblower that I had, as well as I'd have 2 guys with me, Brennan and my brother, or my buddy Tyler and my brother Zach, and we would go out there and absolutely slay these neighborhoods. People could never turn down a young kid knocking on their door asking, hey, would you mind if we just shovel your snow? And typically they would ask, how much is it? We would say, no worries, whatever you feel is acceptable. We would leave one property, spend 10 to 15 minutes with $60 to $80 per house snow removal. Now this is incredible, and I continue to preach this. And if you're a teenager and it snows in your state and you are not out there shoveling snow, you are missing out on a huge opportunity to make money. So every year we'd go back, people would refer us, people would call us, and when we had snow, people knew to call us because we were cutting their grass, we were power washing, and we were building this service-based business all from being young, being a teenager, and hustling and making almost $1,000 a day when a snowstorm would hit. Fourth is probably my favorite way that I started to make money online. I always wanted to find a way to make money online, but finally around 17 and 18, I figured out the trick. I was reading and learning up about how to make money selling on eBay. Now for me, beginning this journey was a little difficult. I wasn't making money, but honestly, it all changed when I really just continued to go thrifting, continued to make money on eBay, and continue to stay consistent. Now some of my best months selling on eBay was around $2,000 I was making consistently in sales a month. Now this was from a college dorm as well. I was in like 19 years old. I was trying to go to college, and this was actually paying for my college lifestyle. So what I was doing was I was going to thrift stores, I was going to Goodwills, Value Villages, small and local mom and pop thrift stores. I was buying men's and women's used popular and vintage clothes. Now clothes might not seem like the most sexy thing to sell, but there is a lot of money to be made. I'll show you guys some of my listings right here, but the truth is I was making money selling on eBay. Now, like a lot of people, you say that there's no way that you can make money on eBay. Like, how can you do it? How can you get out there? But truthfully, that is wrong. Consistently, I was making around $500 a week just selling on eBay. Now this was full force, going out thrifting almost every day, buying as much inventory as I can, listing it every day, shipping it out, and running an actual eBay business from my room, from my college dorm also. And this was a great business model for me to make money. All you have to do is learn about selling on eBay, learn about all the types of products that you want to sell, find your niche, and continue to just post things, sell things that you have in your house right now. That's what started my eBay journey, is that I sold the things that I no longer use in my house. It doesn't cost any money to sell, and once you see that people actually buy on eBay, eBay is not going away. People want to buy things on eBay continually. So list these things on eBay, find a niche, find a way to get your hands on multiple items, and continue to scale those items that you can continue to purchase at a low price and then sell them and flip them on eBay and Facebook Marketplace, and you can make an absolute killing. One of my favorite online businesses that I started as a teen. And fifth was inspired by Tai Lopez. I saw the Lamborghinis, I saw the huge house, and I saw how much money he was making from social media marketing. And that's exactly what I wanted to pursue. I wanted to find a way to make money, social media marketing, for these businesses that I thought I could help. Now for me, it took a lot of learning, it took a lot of lessons, and I saw people were making a lot of money, so why can't I do that myself? And that's exactly the business that I started. Now for me, it took a lot of time, it took a lot of grinding. I was cold calling, I was Facebook messaging, I was doing whatever I could to land my first business. Now for me, I just wanted to go directly into just producing content, editing videos, and just helping people run their Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat pages. And then finally, I got a great call. My friend's mom heard about what I was trying to do, and I landed my first business. She owned a local med spa in the Annapolis area. She didn't know how to run social media, and I felt like I could give her the answer. I went to her house, I gave her this kind of junky presentation on all about conversions, what to post on social media, and she bought in. She figured that I knew more than her, so why not hire me? And that's exactly what she did. I was making $600 a month just posting on her Facebook page, Instagram page, and I really used this opportunity to learn a lot about social media, as well as I continued to grow out and got another client into the nail salon industry. And what I did with this business, which I'm still running her account today, is just I was able to just go out there, market myself, meeting with these business owners, and just trying to find a way to make money using social media. I think it's amazing that I can just go on the internet, post content for her, and get paid and work from home. And lastly was the business that I saw all on YouTube. People said this is the easiest business to make money online. If you do this business, run this the right way, you will be successful. You will leave your parents. You will show how rich you are and how successful you are to your friends, and you can just be like the king of the world. And that was finding a way to make an online drop shipping business. Now that's exactly what I did. I spent around 2 to 3 weeks just diving in, researching, watching almost every video out there on YouTube about drop shipping, spending hours at night just learning and researching, how can I make this happen? I want to live this dream life. Can you actually make money drop shipping? Now for me, I found out quickly that I didn't really like the the business model. I thought that it was very cheesy, as well as I didn't know much about how to run ads directly on Facebook, and I knew that I had to spend a lot of money, which I was really scared about when I was young. When I was a teenager, I wanted to save all my money. I wasn't so risk adverse. I wanted to make sure that if I was investing in something or starting something, that I was making money. So I decided to start my first dropshipping business, Twinkle LEDs. I was promoting these little lights behind me that I have actually on my wall right now that are selling, that are just room lights that people just seem to love. So I thought, hey, I can make a brand, I can make a business out of this. Let's give it a try. And honestly, after all this research, after all this time trying to start this online business, I only sold 3 items, which made around $100, which I don't know was actual real profit because I had to pay for domain, website, all this stuff. But overall, I made 3 sales, and I realized that after this, I was not passionate about selling or doing the drop shipping model. Personally, for me, it just didn't fit what I was interested in, or maybe I wasn't selling something I really enjoyed. But what I learned is not to chase the fast money. Don't chase all these ways to make money, to get rich quick, and all this stuff that is out there on YouTube. Is to find what business makes you happy. And honestly, these 6 side hustles or businesses that I started as a teen gave me a lot of insight. And for you in general, I just want you to find the business that you really enjoy. It's not about how much money you make. It's not about how you make the money. But more importantly, if you actually like that business that you're working on, there's so many different things out there. We all want to buy. We all want to have a better life. We all want to make so much money. But the truth is, if you are miserable doing it, then there's no point of trying to continue with that business. And drop shipping was exactly that. I hated it, but I just wanted to make money to prove people that, hey, I can do it. But honestly, that was just a recipe for disaster, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not yet liked, commented, and even subscribed to the YouTube channel, it would mean so much. Love to hear your comments, your feedbacks, and exactly, have you started a business as a teen? What type of business have you started, and would love to hear or share exactly how it went. For me, guys, I'm so grateful to be able to turn the camera on and share this stuff with you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing rest of your day, night, wherever you are. I will see you next time. Peace out. Love you guys.